Hi, everyone, and welcome to the screencast for November 25th. Almost done with November. It's going fast. Schedule for the week. Uh, Nothing really to talk about on Monday or Tuesday, but on Wednesday we do have a staff meeting at 8 o'clock in the Media Center focused on PBIS. We want to share some of the things that we worked on during the 2 days that we were gone with our PBIS team. We also have an early release day, first time ever, on Wednesday, starting at 1:20. So we'll be leaving 2 hours early there. And once people are gone, we'll be heading to the media center, aiming for a start time of about 1:40, right in that time. So once the buses leave, we'll start there. Also, on Thursday, we have another early release day, and that will be focusing on math, starting the same way. And Friday, no school. Hey, just a quick update on our search for a new secretary. We had our interviews last Monday. Had a very good team helping me out with that. I really appreciate that. We also had a number of really good interviews. We are close. I am close to making a decision on that, so I'll let people know shortly. Pat Palava will still be filling in for most of the days coming up this next week. And just a reminder, if you have anything that needs to be put on our calendar for the conference room or media center, make sure that you let Kristen Thompson know she's filling in on those things right now. Moving on, early release days. Just a quick heads up on how that's working. We'll have normal lunch times. Our goal is to try to be in the media center about 1:35. As soon as the buses leave, we'll be doing that. Your prep times are on here. You'll see that the 28th has 3 grade levels that have prep, and then the 29th has 3 other grade levels having prep. We'll try it this way this time. I know I talked to you about that before. Just as a reminder, we have on our first early release day focus on literacy, and we'll keep going on some of those things that we've already been working on. I want to talk a little bit about math on the 29th. Every school received a Google slide presentation to share with staff. Our math team looked at it and thought that there could be a better way to do it where we can meet the needs better of all the different teachers within our building, because we know that we have some teachers, this is their second year, some that's their first. Everybody's at a little bit different point. And they wanted to make sure that it was really information that was valuable to you. So doing it a little bit different, there's 6 different choices here that you can see. And you are going to be able to choose 1 or 2 of those choices and work on that during this time as a grade level. And I'm not going to go through every single one of these. You can look at these on your own. Each one of those has a slide explaining what you would do if you choose to focus on that with your grade level. And so what I'm going to ask you to do is take a look at that. And before Wednesday, when we have our first time, actually Thursday, I should say, for math, choose what you're going to do as a grade level and put it in this slide here so that we have an idea of what you want to focus on. That just gives us an idea of where people are going. So hats off to our math team who looked at what was being presented and thought, how could we do this better to make it even more meaningful for our school? So thank you very much, math team, on that. Finally, we all know Thanksgiving just passed, and I just want to say there's a number of things I'm really thankful of. During these breaks, I sometimes think a lot about how things are going and what we're doing, and just try to take a little breather and see what I'm thinking about here. And some of the things I really am thankful for is our caring community, our support for each other, and when there's tough things that are going on, we stick together. And I know that we all know there's been some pretty tough things that have been happening at school with some high needs kids, and I really appreciate everybody sticking together and helping each other out. Also, as we're transitioning to a new secretary too, there's a lot of things going on. And all of you are doing a great job in helping each other out, but a special shout out to our special education staff. It is amazing how many things they do behind the scenes, trying to meet the needs of our kids, and also trying to make it so that you as teachers in the classroom can do the best that you can. And I know we don't always realize all the things that are happening, but really, really appreciate all that our special education staff is doing, going over and above a lot of the time to try to help with some really high needs kids. And I know we all go over and above, but I think it's important to recognize people too. So thank you, special education staff, for all that you're doing. teachers, paras, the whole group, all of you. So thank you. That's all I have for today. Hope you have a great rest of the weekend and see you on Monday. And hey, a screencast that is way under 10 minutes. So that's a good thing too. Take care, everyone. See you Monday.